Well, hello and welcome back once again. We are coming down to the end of a hard week for my wife, daughter Misty. I've been chipping in a little bit. I've been kind of under the weather. But today I'm back at it. This is Thursday before Mother's Day. And went several days, didn't get any orders. And all of a sudden they just started coming in to Robin's phone, just bells, whistles, and everything going off every time. And so anyway, we've got all of this to take care of today and tomorrow, and maybe part of Saturday. I'm not sure on that. We got all these we have to get painted, finish painted, not just white. The white's just the base coat. And I'm not sure yet, I haven't talked to Robin, but her and Misty apparently poured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 more. So I don't know if they're planning on sleeping any for the next several days, but that's a lot to do. But I wouldn't put her past trying to get it done. All right, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to take some of these outside so we can paint them outside, because it's not supposed to rain again for about 3 days, I believe. I believe Monday's the next chance of rain, maybe Sunday. So we can get some of these outside, give us more room, because you can't paint with them that close quarters. Because when you paint, if you've seen the other videos, we've got a couple of videos, you rotate these around to that gives you a better look at what you're painting. All right, so I'm gonna get busy. This is later in the day, and this is what we got done so far. We've gotten quite a few of them done. Just in here, got a little bit of red on it. We're going to touch that up. We go through them. We usually, once we're done, we go through them anyway. Make sure they're looking the way we want them to look before we send them out. So, then Robin is still working out here. She started doing the green out here. So we've just got the green left to put on all the ones here. That won't take her a whole long time. But we do 2 coats on everything, so she may not be able to do that second coat till tomorrow, maybe. Maybe tonight, just depends. It's starting to cool down some. So these are all either orders, or we're going to be stocking our booze back up in our peddler's malls. And we got the turtles here I'm wanting to get done. Just haven't had a chance. I think she's supposed to be getting the gnome done for Saturday, I think. But this is still Thursday. This is Thursday evening. So we still got time, but she's got 7 of them going tonight. The daughter's coming here in just a little bit, and she's going to be taking 7 of them for delivery. So, all right. I'm planning on tomorrow getting caught up on a bunch of yard work. So I'll check back tomorrow morning with you. All right, it's about 7 hours later. It's about 5:30 in the evening, close to 6 o'clock. And I got these painted up today. There's some inside that we touching up, getting them done too. These are the ones that we buy, and then we paint them up. We make the 17-inch, that's a 17-inch, we make them. That one's got little problems with it, I gotta work on it. And here is a new batch that was hatched. Got those there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's some more right over there on the ground. Or 16, so altogether 16 more. We still getting orders, heavy for Mother's Day. So somewhere along the line, I've got to find time to do our yard work and get back on the shower. So I need to get a little bit of money together to get some materials for the shower. So I haven't worked on it much this week. So, hey man, let's check back in the morning. We never know what's going to happen. I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to have a choice. I'm going to have to do yard work soon. Yard's tall. So, all right. We'll report back tomorrow sometime. Well, good afternoon. It is Monday. And the last frame, it was Friday. It was Friday evening, I believe. So, I was still feeling bad through the weekend. I did a little bit of stuff. Misty and Robin, they did amazing. They got a whole lot done. Everything, all those concrete gooses that you saw, all the 16 new ones, they got everything painted by Saturday morning. They worked through the night almost, and got all the orders out. Now we've got some money in the bank, and it's a good thing. So I'm going to try to catch up on my yard work now. Don't know what we got planned for the rest of the week, other than the business, but we're trying to find time to get things done around here. So just going to try to work it. I'm still kind of underway. I don't know what, I haven't been to the doctor or anything, but it's just like a cold or flu virus. I don't know. Probably a lot to do with the spring and the pollen, because I have allergies. But anyway, I'm going to work through it. So now I'm going to start on the dog pen, cutting, weed eating, and we'll just see where else we go and what else we get done in the video. Hard working dog laying in that box right there. When the chickens see that lawnmower come in here, they know I'm getting ready to throw grass in there. They love eating on that. Probably gonna pull some of them big weeds over there today, put them in there for them. that's some tall grass. Now if it can keep from raining for a few days, that's been the problem. And it rains just enough to keep the grass wet. As you can see the way that was, or I guess you could see, pretty tall. Even though it was dry that far down further, it was still wet, clogging up the mower. So if it can keep from raining for a few days, I'll go ahead and come back over this again and cut it down just a little bit lower than what it is now. Just have to wait and see what happens. And it depends on how busy we get. You know, still got work we've got to do. So, but anyway, Robin's down at the lower 40. She's started mowing, and I'm going to now do some weed eating, get some brush cut back there, and proceed on down a little bit further. I need to do some up that way too, but that'll be another day. So that's one of the things I keep having a problem with now that I'm semi full-time retired, is I get in my mind everything's got to be done in one day, and it doesn't now. Just devote a few hours a day, or even an hour or something like that. That's where I'm still having a problem. Once I start something, I don't want to stop. So I'm kind of learning to adapt to that. Slowly but surely, I guess. Baby steps, as they say. Well, okay, we're not weed eating anymore. We're not trimming bushes. We are looking at a steering column that's not working on the riding mower. There seems to be a lot of play letting this wheel, I can't even get my hand in there to mess the camera up, but you see the shaft coming down. It's got a geared wheel that turns this geared wheel, and that's your steering rod right there going to the front tires. What's happening is it's slipping. The steering column gear is slipping past the teeth on that gear. And it seems like everything's got play in it, which in a way it's going to have to be, or you wouldn't be able to turn it all. But it seems like this gear here is really moving a whole lot to let it slip past. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Let's see here. See, now it's doing it. Now it's working, but then it'll slip past it eventually. Let's see. Now, let me investigate this even a little further. I think it's going to have something to do with this right here. This one is moving around a whole lot. but everything appears to be tight. So look at it further. Well, that's about all the damage I can do for today. I looked at the mower and showed Robin, and it looks like where that shaft comes down, you have that gear on the end of the shaft. It looks like those gears are old and wore down versus old mower. So it shouldn't cost a whole lot, but it's going to take a while to change it out. So we'll look at that further. May have to put the mower deck back on the John Deere so we can keep cutting grass. So we'll check that out here soon. I wanted to get this cut back for now. I want to actually get it all taken down. That's one of those thorny bushes. They're all through our woods. And man, I tell you though, they feel like a nail's going in when they got big old thorns on them. So got that cut, got the weed eating done in this area. Now to finish today, I'm going to weed eat right behind you and see how far I get on that, and then be done for the day. I think that mower kind of got me set back. Got in all in my feelings. What do you say, Romeo? What do you think about it? You know, Romeo doesn't like the weed eater. I'm carrying the weed eater right now. Alright everyone. Figure out the mower problem. Just gotta figure out what to do about the problem. We continued on yard work. I finished trimming the bush back there you saw. Excuse me. Robin's push mowing in the front yard. She hopped on that while I weeded. I weeded all around the back of the house, down where the bird feeders sit. You may have seen me in other videos. Bird feeders, I think a deer got to them. I haven't really been feeding because it's not been winter time. They sure did knock them down. So I weeded it on down the hill around this old fence that Robin and Misty put up. And that brings me to another one of the projects. I don't know if I've mentioned this or not. I may have. But this is was a garden area over there where the weeds are really, really tall. That's where the garden was, or that was the border of the garden. This here was some grapevines. I'm not sure if she had strawberries in there or not. She may have had a couple strawberries in there. But what we're going to do now, after I get the shower finished and the chimney going on, the wood stove going on, this will be the next biggest project. We're going to cut all this fencing down. Most of it's rotting out. We might be able to use some of it for some kindling to start a fire. I swallowed some grass. But we're going to take all this down to the way it used to be before we started messing with it. And one of the ideas is to put another building here, either my shop that I don't have right now, or the what's supposed to be shop over there slash garage, but it's been the goose shop. But we need to get another building, so don't know if we're going to buy one, build one, what we're going to do. But so I don't know where we're going to put it yet. The ground where the garden was at is pretty leveled out, but it was some good soil brought in. But what we're going to do with the garden is we don't even really have time to mess with the garden. So we have some tomato plants, and I'm probably going to be planting here soon. We got to take the tomato buckets back from the garden, put them back up where you just saw me weed eating a little while ago. When we moved everything down here last year, we couldn't keep an eye on it. This fence is just for looks. It doesn't keep out. It keeps the honest deer out. But deer eat them up. Rabbits maybe a little bit. Mainly deer. So we're gonna, when we had them up here by the fence, the dog pen fence, dog pen fence, they didn't get bothered by anybody. Because if anybody came around, the dogs would be on them barking. So we never, I don't remember any tomatoes or anything getting eaten. They got eaten here big time. Plus we didn't have time to take care of it, the whole garden. We just didn't have time. And we're not gonna really have a whole lot of time this year, so we're gonna limit what we're growing. We like tomatoes, so I think we're just gonna grow some tomatoes this year. See what happens. I don't know, we may branch out to a few other things, maybe some peppers. I don't know what else really, but that's what's going to happen here. So if we put the building over here, which is ideally where I would like it, because you just take your if this becomes the goose shop, you just take them right out that door. The vehicle is right there. Just like over there. So I don't know what's going to happen yet, but we're definitely going to get rid of this area here, fencing, and cut this back down the way it should be. I'm glad I am semi-retired. Here's one of the problems though, is I got a whole lot more time to sit around and think about stuff to do. Then you have to execute those thoughts, and that's the hard part. I can't decide. I think this is going to be the end of the video. Just a short one. I keep saying that, but I think this one is. So I'll either talk to you in the morning on this video, or I'll start another one, because I think tomorrow or Wednesday we have to start painting gooses once again. So we'll just have to wait and see. There's Robin out there with the push mower because her ride mower's broke. Oh, that's another thing. We may have to put the lawnmower deck back on the tractor, depending on how long it's going to take to fix the steering on the other mower. Haven't had time to look into it yet. All right. Well, appreciate you. Thank you. See you next time.